Hi everyone, today we are on to our 5th video in our series looking at the Age of Empires 4 civilizations, and today we're looking at the French, one of the newly announced civilizations. So the French are known for their cavalry. The French are a fearsome army whose armoured knights and chargers can tip the tides of a battle. The French civilization in Age of Empires 4 spans the years 840 to 1559 CE. And is based on medieval France that fought its way from adversity to prosperity. Overcoming invasions, plagues and revolt, France emerged as a powerful modern nation. Playing the French civilization will take you through the age of chivalry and honourable combat, to the time of Jeanne d'Arc, or Joan of Arc if you're a dirty English person like me, and France's darkest hour, to the formation of a disciplined standing army capable of liberating the nation with a roar of cannon fire. And then playing as the French, the civilization's strengths lie in their formidable army of knights, gunpowder siege weapons, and advantages in trade. French traders have the unique ability to bring back any resource needed, a valuable trait during resource shortage. So they're not just bringing back gold like traders usually do, they can bring back anything. French cavalry chargers can break enemy lines and give bonus damage, useful for hit and run tactics. The French units also have access to several upgrades, ranging from special health to defense bonuses available only to certain French units. The French have a unique influence system where the units cost less from the archery ranges and stables around the keep. The town centre can produce units quicker with each age, a key advantage in hastening their economy. Now, a lot of what's been said here fits very much in with the previous leaked information about the civilizations, such as faster villager production, that traders can bring back any resource from the market, and there's a couple of other bits in that leak that I'll mention later in the video. So on to the unique units of the French, or at least the ones that we are being told about. The first is the Royal Knight, which is the French civilization's heavily armoured knight with their fearsome charge ability. So they will have the added bonus of being able to charge enemy lines, which is going to mean that abilities from enemy units are going to come into play a lot. For example, the English longbowmen appear to be able to put down a spike line in front of them to defend them against such a charge. And additionally, some of the pikemen appear to be able to put their pikes into a defensive formation where they would spike or spear any horses that charged at them. Of course, that doesn't necessarily work in the real world against heavily armoured horses, but this is a video game, so it's probably going to defend against it. The second unique unit is the Arletriae. The Arletriae is a powerful range unit who gains a special ability called Pavés, a deployable shield for ranged defense. So much like the longbowmen, they're going to get some kind of defensive ability. Interestingly, in Age of Empires 2, obviously the Arletriae was a unit that other civilizations could also get, but here they appear to be French only. So that's an interesting change. And then the final unit is the cannon. The cannon is a mobile gunpowder siege weapon unique to the French. Unlike the bombard cannon, it does not need to pack and unpack, it can go around on its wheels. So I suspect it has very similar stats to the bombard cannon, other than it can move itself around without having to pack and unpack. Obviously that's quite an advantage in the heat of battle. So on to the ages, and in Age 1 the French civilization is building up their economy. And in this age, economic technologies are cheaper, and economic drop-off buildings such as the mill and gold mine cost less, a huge benefit at kickstarting their economy early game. Then on to Age 2, where the Royal Knight becomes available. And if the Chamber of Commerce was built in Age 1, trade carts in this age will return additional resources. So again, a nice early game bonus related to trade for the French. This is obviously, as they have indeed stated, a big part of playing the French, and they're pushing it so much more than they have in previous games. On to Age 3. The Royal Institute is one of the landmarks advancing you to Age 3. It houses all unique French technologies, allowing you to research them at a reduced cost. They do seem to be enjoying this theme of offering reduced costs for research to each of the civilizations in different ways. And then on to Age 4. The 4th Age brings several upgrade options for the French army. The College of Artillery is one of the landmarks, bringing you into the last stage, unlocking the gunpowder units capable of additional damage without chemistry. So chemistry is going to be a research as it was in Age of Empires 2 then. They've kind of given the game away there, we didn't know for definite, but it appears that the French will be able to get access to gunpowder units without having first researched that. So that's everything from the website. The question is, what else do we know? Obviously the first thing to say is that Jeanne d'Arc will be a hero unit, be that just in the campaign or possibly in the multiplayer as well, as there's still this question as to whether all the civilizations will get some kind of hero unit. And obviously we've had that previous information earlier in the video about the faster villager production, that economy techs are going to be cheaper, and that some resource buildings are going to be cheaper, and then also that traders can return any resource from the market. There's also a little bit of information suggesting that trade posts are going to be revealed on the map, and also that melee damage techs will also be free. However, this could be outdated information and they could have made changes. Take it with a pinch of salt. I'm sure they've released more information than they planned to because of these leaks, but they could equally deliberately change something to make these leaks null and void. So that's pretty much it for the French at the moment. Tomorrow we will have our video on the Abbasid dynasty, the final one for the time being while we wait for information on the 2 new civilizations. But obviously any other information and news that is released in between I'll certainly be posting about, so please do subscribe to the channel to be updated about that. Otherwise, as always, thanks very much for watching. Please do comment below, what do you think of the game so far? What do you think of the French? Please do smash that like or dislike button, and I'll see you all tomorrow.